Come on in here. Come on. It's Monday. We got a beautiful, beautiful Monday. OMG, is it ever wonderful? Let me tell y'all something. First of all, I am 100% delighted and excited to be here. Let me get my camera right. Whoop. Let me make sure I get my camera right, y'all. Okay. 100% excited and delighted to be here. I want you to know, wait a minute, I made it all the way uneven. Whoops, I'm sorry. Here, let me get myself together. There we go. It was a little crooked. So, let's get started. It's Monday. It's Motivation Monday. Get motivated. Start your Monday out with a little soul clap. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, y'all, hey, it's Tracy. It's me, Tracy T. Time for another moment with me. Okay, you know what? I'm so excited I can't get myself together. Let's try that again. Take two. Hey, y'all, hey, it's me, Tracy T. It's time for another moment with me. I still boogered that up, but y'all get it. You know what I'm saying. It's Tracy time. That's the end of it. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Tracy time. It's time for another moment with me, Tracy T. I hope that all is well in the land. I hope that you are doing wonderfully. So how you are, that's number one. That's always the top. I want to know how you're doing and how your weekend was. Were you able to celebrate? Did you have good weather where you are? Because let me tell you, we had a beautiful weather weekend here in Memphis. It was just beautiful. It's beautiful today. You see all this natural light coming through. I don't have any, there are no ring lights or anything on today. I didn't have to put anything on. We getting that, let the sun shine in. So, happy International Women's Day. Yes, it's International Women's Day. What does that mean to you? What I'm gonna tell you what it means for me is that women have been rocking and running this world, this land. We are really, absolutely the most phenomenal beings. We are not the only beings, but we are phenomenal. And we have made contributions and sacrifices and investments and creations and just absolute wonders that women have done all over the world. So if there is a woman in your life, no, I know there's a woman in your life. For the woman in your life, just say so, congratulations on your day. Happy International Women's Day. We have women all over the world that are doing amazing things and have made contributions and inventions and all kind of things that make us a better people, make us a better place, make this world a better land and whole entire earth. So happy International Women's Day. And I really love that it's International Women's Day because, you know, we've had Women's Day for the country, but now today is International Women's Day. So listen, my three things for today, I'm gonna be in real quick. I told you guys week before last I was gonna be back today, having been out last week to work on some projects, and I was gonna tell you all about it. Well, I was able to share some of those things with you, and some of you that are local to the Memphis and Shelby County area had an opportunity to see some of the things that I have been working on, but I'm super excited. So I'm going to tell you now, and then we're going to get to our Motivation Monday because I want to talk about things that you need to do to shift your habits. Because a lot of times Monday is the day people say, oh, I'm going to, I'll start on Monday. And so today is Monday. And so one of the things I think is your mindset. You got to do a mindset shift to really be able to get yourself in the right frame of thought, frame of mind, and really be able to focus on the things you want to get done. Otherwise, they won't come to fruition for you. So we're going to talk about that. But the first I want to say, my first two things are what have I been doing? What happened last week? What's going on? What's the word, hummingbird? So, number one, yes, I have had amazing, phenomenal projects, opportunities, and just blessings bestowed upon me. I'm so grateful to God. I'm so grateful for your support and for your love. And I am thankful that I have the opportunity to be here with you. One of the things that happened that I was able to share and that was shown last week was I was in a commercial. And I remember telling y'all, this was sometime in February, that I suffered with uterine fibroids. And so I was able to participate in a commercial for the VIP fibroid team with Dr. Cohen and the others that did my UFE. And so I was in that commercial and it was aired last week. So that was really exciting. I was so excited to see that. And people called me. I didn't know when exactly it was going to be aired at what time. but I was grateful and have family members and friends saying, "Oh my gosh, we saw you, I heard your voice, and I knew who you were." And so thank you all so much for your support. And for those of you who recognize my voice, I did some voice acting. I've been a voice actor. Y'all know I voice act too, but I was able to complete some projects for my voice acting. So you may be able to hear my voice on some commercials going forward. When we get closer to that and it's released, I'll give you more information, because I don't like to say things before they actually happen, because things happen, and sometimes stuff ends up on the editing floor and not put out into the world. But just know that I was able to complete some voice acting gigs last week as well, so I'm super excited about that. And if y'all saw, you know that one of the things I do in addition to my full-time job, my full-time personal business, Tracy T. Rowe and Co., my coaching business, and that I have voice acting, and then I had the book, that I also am going to school full-time. And so yes, it is a full platter. It's a platter of gifts. And so I am proud to say that I have successfully completed yet another semester and been granted one of the honorees on the dean's list. So I'm proud of that. It is an investment of time. It is a phenomenal opportunity cost. I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful that I am in a position where I can do that and achieve my academic goals. So if you are in a position where you want to do something, let me tell you, it's just a matter of you having the thought, saying the prayer, writing it down, and then give yourself some steps. Just give yourself some steps. That's really all it is. It's just taking every little step. And so every week it's a challenge, because you only have so many hours in the day. But I'm telling you, we're going to talk about some of these habits. Hopefully this will help and frame you up, because I know people tell me all the time, like, you do so much, because I want to make sure my sweetie pie is my number one, and that our house is taken care of. But I also am very actively engaged in my church, Freedom's Chapel Christian Church Disciples of Christ. I love my church. I love my church family. We are absolutely making our investments for the kingdom. And so I pour out. I also make sure, though, that I take care of myself. And so that's one of the things for today that I want you to understand. One of the things that I also was able to do is complete a master class that I worked on with a business partner of mine. She and I created this business, this team called Fortify and Function, where she and I offer master classes that marries her technical savvy and expertise with my career coaching and guidance and advice. And we put those two together. And so I'm Fortify and she's Function. And we have master classes that are available online. You can go to our website and look at that. And then, of course, I'm going to add that as a link for mine, so that offering is available. But I also offer interview prep courses. There's an interview prep course that you can take that's a quick 45-minute. Oh my gosh, I got this interview coming up this week. I don't know what to do. I need to have a mock. I need to know what to answer. I need to know how to process it. You can schedule that time with me. It's 45 minutes and it's well worth it. It's less than $100. And I will go through, review your resume with you, talk to you, give you a mock interview, help you answer questions, and then show you how to introduce yourself. So that is a very good investment of time and a fantastic gift for those parents, grandparents, aunties, cousins who want to be able to pour into someone and help them and give them some professional support if they have an interview coming up. So know that is available also on my website at tracytrowe.com. So I have a whole host of phenomenal things that have been happening, and I needed to take the time to kind of reset. Right? I talked about mindset shifts. So I had a reset for myself, and Sweetie and I thought about, what are going to be some of the priorities that we realign for the business for Tracy T. Rowe & Co. As you know, she's coaching as a relationship expert, and so we want to make sure we're aligned. So here's what the next thing is. My next now is this, that I will still be able to come and share time and the Motivation Monday and Wellness Wednesday and absolutely Black Friday with my Tracy T. Rowe and Co., with my T. Rowe crew. What I am going to do, instead of going live at lunch, is have them available so that no matter what time of day you look at them, they will be available on my YouTube channel. So I will have them recorded and post them here for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so it'll be Tracy Time as it was, that was pre-pandemic. We know, think back to the end of January, I asked some of you to weigh in and tell me what your thoughts were with regard to you know, how is this working? This whole live at lunch Tracy Time was started because we were at the beginning, the literal precipice of the pandemic. And as a result of that, we needed to connect. We needed to be together. We wanted to have lunch together. We wanted to be able to connect and converse. And so I started this at the behest of two of my clients who felt isolated and alone and wanted to have an opportunity to feel some sense of connection. And that's how Live at Lunch was birthed. And so here we are a year later. I'm so grateful for the time that I had to spend live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And when we started, y'all may remember, I was doing live at lunch, and then we did on Thursdays, we did Thursdays. Y'all may remember I was in the driveway waving at my neighbors. It was such a unique time, and it was such a gift and a blessing. It was for me anyway. I surely hope it was for you. And so I am so grateful to have had that opportunity, and grateful for my clients that they voiced their vulnerability and made the request. And so I am delighted to know that I have the platform here, and that has evolved. And so in the year we've grown. We went from not knowing what to do and how to make it to some of us getting first and now second vaccines for COVID. So I hope that in the midst of this pandemic, and y'all, we are still squarely in a pandemic. Some of you I've been seeing have gotten really loosey-goosey about this now, and this is not the time to get loosey-goosey and goofy, okay? We need to not, I know I'm not even going to spend a whole lot of time, but I got to acknowledge the foolery and the jackassery of the governor of Texas and Mississippi. We are not going to allow ourselves to fall prey to that mentality, because we know that not every person has been vaccinated, and we know that not every state is in a position where I pray that they will not have their governors also take that stance and follow the poor example that the state of Tennessee the state of Texas and the state of Mississippi have done for their people. And I also pray that those residents will continue to protect themselves against the virus, because we know that there are variants and several other factors that go in. So please make sure you take care of yourself. And what we've learned now is that we have abundance. There's plenty of Lysol. There's plenty of alcohol. There are plenty of hand sanitizers. The production is happening for PPE. So let's make sure we use it and stay masked up so that you can continue to thrive and not just survive this pandemic. But some of y'all, I've been watching, some of y'all post pictures and y'all don't have masks on. You've been gathering, y'all traveling. I will live your best life. Just make sure you do what you can so you can live. Okay, hello somebody. So knowing that today, after today, this will be my last live for Tracy Time. So Live at Lunch, we have folded it over. The chapter of that book is closed. We are at the last chapter of Live at Lunch, but we are not at the last chapter of Tracy Time. So I was doing Tracy Time before it was Live at Lunch Tracy Time. It was just on my YouTube channel. So you can find me still. I'll still be here. I'll still post the links here on this page on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Motivation Monday, for Wellness Wednesday, and Black Friday. Have a great business this Friday that I want to share with you guys. And I have a fantastic Wellness Wednesday conversation. But for today, since we only have a few minutes left to get together today for my official last Live at Lunch, I got to share this because we talked about International Women's Day and about how on Mondays we love to say, you know what, I got this great idea, I got all I want to do, I'm going to do it, I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to have, how many days does it take y'all to form a new habit, right? People say it's 28 days. Some people say it's 90 days. Some say it's 60 days. However many days it takes for you to form a habit that we have in the pandemic especially, and I think this is so timely because we have Women's Day where we know women have to organize and prioritize and reprioritize and reorganize all day. Whether you have children, no children, a spouse, whether you work full time or not, there's something about the way that we know how to manage and navigate through it. And we're not going to even factor in all the things that our body puts us through that makes us exceptional. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. But what we are going to talk about is the fact that sometimes we can not just experience a bad habit and practice a bad habit. Sometimes we adopt the bad habit. So I'm going to go through this list, and I want to encourage you today as my final Live at Lunch to make sure that, and I'm going to practice this too, so let's make sure we do this together on our Wellness Wednesday. We're going to circle in and check with each other, okay? That's a pinky swear. So now, this is an opportunity for you to identify, and you know how when it comes on your street and it knocks on your door and you know it's you, you can just say ouch. There are a couple of ouches I'm gonna own in this list, so know that you're not alone. First of all, I keep it 100% real, okay? So know that this is really real, and I'm probably gonna say ouch to more than half of this, but that's all right. We're gonna get through this together. Yes, we are. So now, number one, if you are binge watching, if you are binge watching, I can't even get through the first one, y'all. If you are binge, if you are binge watching, if you are doing marathons of seasons of episodes of shows, let's look at that for 1 second, okay? Let me say this. Saturday night, I didn't binge, but Saturday night I stayed up. I started watching Coming to America on Friday, and I'd gotten so sleepy. I said, "Okay, I'm gonna pause." And then because you start hearing people talk about the movie, and you don't want to not have seen it and it's like spoiler alerts, right? So Sunday, I had literally, y'all, I had been up. It's like before the sun rose on Saturday morning, and I had a full action-packed day on Saturday, and Saturday morning, really Sunday night. I mean, Sunday reverse. Saturday night, it was really Sunday morning. I was like, I was just barely, it was like toothpicks. I needed toothpicks to hold my eyes together. But I was like, I want to see this movie so badly. And I want y'all to know that I feel like it was a good opportunity because it was worth it because I enjoyed it so thoroughly. For those of you who had not seen Coming to America, know that it was made 30 years ago. 30 years ago, y'all. That is alone mind blowing. Like, 30 years ago. Where were you 30 years ago, right? Think about how much has changed in 30 years. And I was so proud and grateful to see that they did a beautiful job. The storyline was good. The cinematography was good. The costumes, the choreography, makeup, everything. Shout out to my friend Alex Lucas who worked with the crew on the makeup. Beautiful job. So if you are staying up, ouch. If you are staying up watching programming, go to sleep. Instead of making that a bad habit, let's replace that with getting some rest. We need to honor our bodies because we know we need to lay down and to give our bodies a chance to rest and renew and restore, right? We know brain cells have to be restored. We know if you've ever experienced sleep deprivation, O to the M to the G, you know it is not a good place to be. When I have sleep deprivation and it is the worst, I am sick, literally sick to my stomach, because I haven't had enough sleep. But now, if I think to myself, if I could just get through, I got 2 more episodes left for this season, and then I'll see what's happening for the next season, I will do it. So don't do it, y'all. Let's not do it, because where is the episode going? It's recorded. It's like, what makes us feel the pressure to stay up and binge? Because you just want a little bit more. You want to find out what happened to blah, blah, blah. I'm telling y'all, ouch. I'm saying ouch for myself. What I'm also saying is we can do better. So make a decision to say, okay, if there's a whole series you want to watch and it's 8 to 10 or 12 episodes, just, give yourself, divide it into chunks and then get some sleep. Ouch. I'm saying that for myself. Okay. Here's my other ouch. Fast food. If you have in the pandemic, if you have made a habit of running through fast food, and for us, it's the food delivery. OMG. Food delivery services. Y'all, I wish I never knew about them. I wish I had never learned that there was a food delivery service available in our area. That is our thing. So now we are being intentional about cooking. We have set a precedence. We're shifting it. It's Monday, so we motivated to do better. Cook at home instead of ordering food delivery services. Look, you got Postmates and DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub. And Grubhub got that super cute commercial where they got, they dancing, and you like, hey, let me get my phone, let me Grubhub. Cook something at home, y'all. Think about how much money you're gonna save. Cook something at home. Okay, then you got, this one's really good. Toxic friends. First off, toxic friends. Toxic friends will wear you out. Do you hear me? You got a friend and you just love. You think you know they got a good heart, they got a sweet spirit, they can be funny, but they err on the side of toxicity. Dang it. You know what? How about you do just one? If you got, especially if you have multiple toxic friends, what I want you to do is make, not just to get rid of them, not just cut them off, because you know you love them, but sometimes you have to love folks from afar. Hello, somebody. Hello. What I would love for you to do with, again, I think this whole list was made for me, is find a mentor. Find someone who you can connect with, and it can be someone that is a peer or above, and even depending on where you are, someone that is just starting, because it gives you a fresh perspective. Find someone that you can connect with that will help pour into and help you invest in your goals. Instead of spending time and making that investment into toxic friendships, focus on the positivity of a connection with perhaps a mentor instead of having the habit. Break the habit of investing your time with toxic people and toxic friendships. Okay. All right. Again, woo-wee, this is on my street. This is knocking on my door. Instead of spending time, and this goes right in hand with binging, but watching TV. Now, y'all know, especially during all the presidential election and the inauguration and the insurrection, that we were, I'll say for myself, news junkies. I was tuned into the TV. I watched TV almost round the clock. So I'm saying that this list is saying, instead of letting that be your habit, to instead, in the 30-minute segment, here's a happy, it says to exercise. So here's a happy medium. For those of you who have not yet taken advantage of the free, FREE, free classes, the Zumba classes that Derek Lamont Stanley posts and shares online on his page, DLS Jams with the Z, and you have not done that Zumba exercising yet, then what I would recommend as a segue to that is, if you're watching TV, to stand up and walk. Okay? Ouch. No judgment free zone here. Hello, judgment free when I tell you. But that will give you kind of a both and. You're watching TV and you're standing up and moving, because we know that they say the sedentary lifestyle is the equivalent of modern day smoking. I'm no scientist. That's what I read. Oh, this one I love. We've had a whole motivation. I did a whole coaching moment on this about complaining. If you are in the mindset, this is a total mindset shift. You gotta be ready to shift that all together. If you are in the mindset where you like to complain, I know someone, oh my gosh, I know someone who, when you say, how is your day? How is the weather today? You get, it's nice, but, and you're like, oh, I hate talking to you, because it's always something, it's always a complaint. Like, for whatever reason, the person believes that having a complaint gives them some significance or some measure of importance. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, honey. What it does is make me not want to talk to you. So don't complain. Let me tell you, it's not an issue of you ever complaining, but if all you do is complain, then not everything around you and what's wrong is you. You the problem. You need to shift your mindset. And here's the thing that I love about focusing on not complaining, because it's easy. And I have had this. I know I posted this because I recorded this last year. That if you focus on gratitude instead of complaining, I say this all the time, what you focus on grows. What you plant and water will grow. If all you focused on and all you giving and talking about is a complaint, then guess what? That's all. You just gonna cycle it around. It's just gonna cycle around and around and around and around. And that's all you got is complaints. Negativity, complaints. You're downtrodden, you're forlorn. Forget about that. It's okay to acknowledge that something may not be exactly the way you want it. Sure. However, if you focus on the gratitude of that thing, if you focus on the plus, the golden thread in the web that you were spun in, whatever way you want to say it, if you err on the side of positivity and focusing on gratitude, I promise you, you will feel so much better. Because how many examples have I given y'all, right? With our dryer, with our washer, with so many things, with my birthday, with all that happened, things happen. Things happen all the time. It's up to you to determine how you're going to react to them. And if all you're focused on is the complaint and the negativity with it, it's never going to get you anywhere. Am I on your street? Because let me tell you what I know. If you find a thing, then it happens, and you complain about it, instead of saying, okay, this happened, so now what am I going to do? You're going to call somebody and say, blah, 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 and negative, 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 and spew, 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 and poop all on your day. And then they're probably, if they're smart, they won't take it. If they're smart, they'll just say, you know, I hope it gets better for you. I'm going to pray for you. Go on. But what could happen is that you just shat all over those people in that day. Don't do that. Focus on what is going to be good and what is going to be positive and what will be the opportunity for you to be grateful in that moment. And I'm telling you, if you start practicing that and get your mindset shifted into that mentality, woo, it'll make such a difference for you, even on the darkest day, even in the midst of everything that could possibly come your way. If you think about it and say to yourself, what is the positive in this, and how can I take this and let it be a lesson or a blessing for me? I promise it'll change it. Two more. Blame. Blame, 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 blame. We know we can blame some people. If something goes wrong, the first thing we do, you know, it's always that one good person, that negative Nancy, that loves to throw somebody under the bus or hates to take ownership for their stuff. And you like, it happened because of who? Do what? You did that. Stop pointing fingers at people and start. You know, Michael Jackson wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? Here it go. Okay, I ain't gonna get copyrighted. Y'all know he's saying man in the mirror. You start with yourself. Instead of you pointing at somebody, why don't you take a look at what did I do? How may I have contributed to this, and take some ownership and accountability for it? Hello, be motivated to say, instead of me pointing the fingers at somebody and placing blame, maybe I need to acknowledge what my part was. Maybe I would be better served if I could find the opportunity and the failure that I have, and lean and not just fail and point the finger and hope that somebody will be able to get my finger and lift me up. But instead, I can take that actual thing, that failure, and use it to move forward. Y'all know I said every light is green. If you've been following me, yes, I believe that there are opportunities in the yellow and the red lights. And placing blame is not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to move you forward. So there's no point in you even being bothered with doing that. What you want to do instead is, right, say, okay, what Ayanna Van Zandt say is to call a thing, and then let it know what it is. And I say make blue, blue. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Pointing your finger and blaming somebody else is not going to make anything better, even if it's the worst thing under the sun. Why do you think some other times when people have had horrible things happen in their life and they've been able to tell the other person that was they were the victims and the assailants, that they forgive them? Because you can take that and know that I'm not going to place blame on you. What I am going to take ownership over my own forgiveness. Is any and everything you can do it. So I encourage you to do that. Instead of placing blame, take responsibility, ownership, accountability, and then move on. Move on. And now this last one, I got ouch. I got ouch. I got ouch, 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 ouch. Overthinking. If you are in the habit of overthinking, yes, you overthinking right now. You overthinking right now. You thinking, now what am I getting ready to do after I finish this, and then what I'm gonna eat, and what I got to cook for dinner, and then how many meetings I got, and what I need to cook, who I need to call, and I got to pay XYZ. Stop it. The best thing you can do, instead of overthinking, I tell my clients this is gonna be y'all freebie. Instead of overthinking, either make yourself a list or get your phone and record yourself saying all the stuff that you got that's ruminating, and write it down and then create an action list. That's it. Create an action list, because you getting stuff done will remove the process of you just continuously ruminating, because it's dangerous. You can keep yourself up at night thinking. Stop overthinking stuff, and stop overthinking for other people too. If you think that you want to ask them something, but you don't think they can do it because they may not have the bandwidth, or they don't have the time, or they may be oversubscribed, you are overthinking. Hello, you overthinking. Just ask a person. Worst case, they'll tell you, I can't do it, and you move on. That's an action, okay? So now we've had a phenomenally informative Motivation Monday. It has been unlike my other Motivation Mondays, but it's because I wanted to give you the information so that we can use this going forward. So we can translate this right into our daily lives, and we can literally put this into our Wellness Wednesdays. We want to do better. We want to make sure that we're having a productive year. People talked about how 2020 is the 2021 is the 2020. Wrong. We're going to have a great year. We're already 3 months into it, and look, we've already survived 100% of everything we've experienced. So we can do nothing but move forward. I want us to do better together. So please stay with me. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. If you are on my YouTube channel right now watching, subscribe, like, and share this. I am going to be here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week, posting on Monday a motivational moment, on Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, and on Friday, we're going to celebrate a Black-owned business because every Friday is Black Friday. I am looking forward to these next steps and this new journey and this fantastic opportunity for us to stay connected together. I hope that you will do every single thing you can to get your mindset shift, because every day can be amazing if you get the right mindset, right? All right, that's it. That's all, y'all. I hope that you have had a wonderful, wonderful morning. I hope you're looking forward to a fantastic afternoon. Know that I love you. Yes, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm giving you a big cyber hug. From me to you. I want you to know that I look forward to connecting with you. You got to come and see me on my YouTube channel on Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday. This is it, y'all. The last, the official, the final, the last hurrah for Live at Lunch. It's Tracy time. Know that I want you to do what? Live, make, be, ask, go, do, shift. I want you to do what? Make every single day amazing. And of course, I want you to live like it's a gift, because it truly is. I'll see you Wednesday. Where? YouTube, Wellness Wednesday. That's it, y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye.